Hi, I'm Marnik Vandenbroek, and you might remember me from such fitness DVDs as Papa Pump and I Dipped Until I Got Ripped. But today I'm here in this glorious house of gains to talk to you about innovation and storytelling. If we talk about innovation, we often think about new things, revolutionary things, things that have never been done before. And people get in a room in companies and think like, we have to brainstorm, we have to come up with the next big thing. But often you get things that are too far-fetched, that don't work, or eventually come up with a platform that nobody really needs. But if we think about the big innovations in the world, they're not necessarily something that people said we have to come up with something new. It's more like we take something existing and change it a little bit for the better. Look at Apple. We had the MP3 and we went to the iPod. We had diesel cars and we went with Tesla to electric cars. We had grumpy taxi drivers and went to happy taxi drivers with Uber, just taking existing stuff and making them a bit better. And that's how they became revolutionary new. What I like about these innovations is they're often simple, they take something existing, they make it better, and the story behind the innovation is often their best sales pitch. Now there are many examples to give, but seeing we're in the glorious house of gains, I want to give you a fitness example, a recent example that I really love, for its simplicity and for its story. And that's the Stealth Core Trainer. Now I'm not getting paid to make a commercial about this product, I'm just a really big fan of it. Now we all know the plank. The plank has been around for ages and is a really simple but hard exercise that's really good for the core. Now, we have been doing this for a long time, but we never really questioned the exercise and looking at our phone. Now, Howard Payne's a very successful entrepreneur and a great innovator was doing this plank one day, looking at his phone and said, can't we do this better? Can I make this more fun? Can it make entertaining? I'm looking at my phone, so I'd rather do something with it. And how can I distract myself from actually doing the exercise? So there's only one thing left to do, and like Howard said, it's time to innovate. And this is what he came up with. So the Stealth Core Trainer in essence is not something completely new. It's the all-known planking exercise, but they looked at three things to make it better. First, it's time. Nobody has time to work out anymore, but with the Stealth, you can do it at the office, at home. You can even wear your normal clothes. You can sneak in, that's the name Stealth, you can sneak in exercise during your day. The second one is you're looking at your phone anyway. You're looking at the timer. Why not combine the phone with gamification, challenges, and a whole community to challenge yourself and wanting to do the exercise? And the third one is expanding the range of motion. The plank is good for your core, but with the Stealth Core Trainer you can do the plank but also train different muscles. Put those three elements together and you have a very powerful, innovative product. So if you want to get going with innovation, don't necessarily think about I have to come up with something new, something that hasn't been done before, but think about existing stuff that you can make better. And if you then think, okay, I have my product, I have my service, but what story am I going to tell? Look at your origin story. Ask yourself, why did I come up with this product or service? Why is it so much better? And you immediately have the value that you can use in your sales pitch or whatever story you tell your customer. I want to end this video with two quotes of two very wise men. Howard Panis, the inventor of the Stealth Core Trainer, he says, health is wealth. So don't forget to work out. It will trigger your brain and you will get creative and innovative. And the second one is Robert Frank, because he says, swole is the goal, size is the prize, it's gain o'clock, mother.